Hello lovelies and welcome back to my channel. I'm posting just a quick speed drawing video that I did of a piece that I posted over on my Instagram page, and I had quite a few people messaging me, asking me questions about what I used to create the piece and my process for this. So I thought, since I had recorded this speed drawing process, that I would just post it up here for you guys to see. I drew this piece digitally, and it was actually for a class that I taught at my local art museum for drawing faces, and this was like the final part of the class where I showed how I put together everything that we had learned during the class and put it into one main piece. So it was like a three session class, and we went over the different parts of the face and then putting it together. I'm actually teaching a part 2 of that class starting next week, which we take what we learned in this class, and now we're learning how to make our portraits look like specific people, like a certain person, basing them off of photographs and things like that. But I thought it would be fun to point out, I think it's interesting to see how it goes from kind of really a rough sketch to then kind of seeing how, you know, it begins to pull itself together but look really illustrated. And then as I remove the outline and blur the lines a little bit, how it changes from being super illustrated to being more borderline on a realistic picture, which is something that I tried to really present in my class, is that to kind of bridge the gap between illustration and realism, you don't want to outline things. And I think this speed painting really kind of shows that and captures that. The other thing I want to talk about while you're watching this video is just the importance of pushing yourself to learn something new. And it's great to be able to see videos, and of course on this channel I do a lot of tutorial videos and walk people through the steps of how to create something, but being in a live class where you can see other students working and you can ask the instructor questions and they can really critique your work has such a value with that. So if you have that kind of resource where you live, maybe it's at your local college, or like me, you have an art museum that does classes, really utilize that. I have had the privilege of taking several classes for art forms that I normally don't delve a lot into, and I've learned so much. And even art forms, art mediums that I'm really comfortable with, like watercolor. I got to sit on a watercolor theory class, which totally learned so much. And I've been doing watercolor for years and years and years, and it was fascinating to learn the science behind why things do what they do. I just kind of, instinctually know to do this is going to do that. But learning and increasing your knowledge in art is never a waste of time. So if you have that opportunity, take that. And especially during this time, there are so many people that are doing online live classes, so you don't even have to leave your house. You can just jump into an online Zoom class, but you still get that participation and that real-time one-on-one with your instructor, which is really fun. But I can't wait for things to open back up so that I can be able to, so that we can start doing like real face-to-face classes in person. That'll be so much fun. Anyway, guys, I hope that answered some of your questions that you had in the creating of this piece, and maybe inspired you to look into taking some online classes or real life classes if those are available. Hit that subscribe button if you'd like to support my channel. You can like this, leave a comment, share this video. All those things help to encourage me in creating more video content for you guys. And I will be posting the next videos, hopefully within the next week, of the creation the piece that we're creating together. That's going to be an interesting video. So if you don't want to miss that, make sure to ring that notification bell so that you don't miss out on that video when it comes out. So until next time, God bless you guys, and I'll see you in another art